Also, thank you for following, Merlin. Didn't even know you could do the fight like this. You can do the fight like a lot of things.
Chromebook died.
Your Chromebook died?
Yeah, blue screen.
Oh my god.
Dude, this thing, it runs every day.
I know, I'm just saying.
It was literally $130. It's for college kids to write papers, and I'm like, I'm gonna take this bitch like a laptop. I need to just get a laptop, but I refuse.
Yeah, mine. If you want to, like, reformat it and, you know, reinstall, like, functioning Windows to it.
Oh, that sounds like a pain in the ass. I would rather just spend the $400 to get a slightly functioning laptop.
Green Path, my beloved. We're gonna go back to Green Path in a minute, but we're gonna go fuck around first. We're gonna see if we can actually kill the guy. I am terrible at fighting this boss. Like, absolutely objectionable.
What boss is it? Because maybe I did okay.
You haven't fought it. Fucker. You bitch. You asshole piece of fucking shit. You goddamn scum-sucking, bottom-feeding leech. Anyway. Also, it's a boss that's at, like, the very beginning of the game. You've just never gone to fight it, that's all.
You see, chat, you see he's trying to be like me, yelling at the game, knowing the game can't respond.
No, it's just I have, like, an irrational anger towards a lot of this video game.
Get it?
Heard of White Knuckle? Yes, I'm very aware of White Knuckle. I also know Tilfin.
I bruised the bone in my finger or like something because when I hit my controller so hard, I now can't have anything pressing against my hands. Oh.
Oh.
No, I get it.
Oh. Why'd she do this?
Stop walking on my laptop, Beans. Stop it. There's other pathways for you to take.
God, I'm so bad at it, man.
Come on. Come on. I don't know why you like to walk on the laptop. Get your butthole out of my face.
Why did it shoot gun and not charge, man? Why did it shoot gun and not charge? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves.
What the dog's name was.
Oh, I'm dead again. I shouldn't stream. So here's the thing. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I started playing this game again the other night, and I did this boss on the second try, and I knew that if I streamed it, I wouldn't be able to do it, because I can't divide my attention and play video games well like this.
And just when you're fighting the boss,
Streamer.
pretend the chat doesn't exist.
No, can't do it. Streamer debuff is real, Tilfin is correct. I actively become, I would say, about 38% worse on stream. Why do you not simply use your vessel trigger? Dude, if I could turn into a cooler version of a bug in this game, I would fucking love it. That'd be sick. Also, I do love the idea of clip loving. I would also say that I don't think that, Rachel clip farms in any way. I think she's just like that naturally.
What?
Just the way that you are. I don't think that you clip farm. You don't say shit and go on, like, rants and tirades and have, like, breakdowns because you're like, oh yeah, you know, time for the clip, man. You're just like, I'm gonna have a meltdown right now. Hold on, I'll be back.
No, I just really hate men, so I rant about it at least once every stream.
That's not what we're talking about.
I know. I heard the word rant, and I'm like, I'll rant about how much men are just a toxic waste of space sometimes, man.
I mean, aren't we all? That's why you have to have a generalized disdain for humanity.
Now that I know there's some dude jerking it off to my fucking wearing a wig and buying a wig, my just disdain for men has just increased tenfold. Because you know that's what he's doing.
Well, yeah, that's why the wig pervert was at the wig store. Why do you think? Like, Ew, what the hell? Yeah, this is like a normal Rachel occurrence, I hate to say.
This is a no. Yeah, and it pisses me off.
Listen, that was not meant to draw ire from you. I am just killing myself, by the way, if you haven't realized. I am just throwing myself at it to the point of, like, it killing me. Because I'm just like, oh, I've given up trying to fight with nuance.
I wish I could kill myself. Actually, no, I can't say that. I got a new job.
Also, you shouldn't say that you have a therapist.
Who knows?
Well, it's less that they know and more like, hey, if you have this thing that is like a support system, like, you know, they're not going to be happy when you say that shit.
No, she knows.
You fucker, you ignored my gun. You ignored the power of the Smith & Wesson, the Colt revolver, the fucking great equalizer of all mankind. Yeah, I know I was gonna die again. Anyway, so streamer debuff is so fucking real that you have no idea. I remember doing this on, like, the original stream and having this exact same problem happen where I just continued to die repeatedly to it. So we are actually just going to straight up come back later. Because this is what happens when I play Hollow Knight. I am not terrible at Hollow Knight when I am left to my own devices in a completely quiet environment, safe from the, you know, judgmental eyes of mankind, but the second that you put me into it, I become a rage machine. Just like when you make me play Mario.
Give me the controller.
I mean, if you want to fight the thing, you can go fight the thing in yours. You still haven't done it. At least I don't think you have, unless you did it while I wasn't around that one time.
What boss was it?
Wait. Do I get a pass because I can't pronounce T and take it for my gender dysphoria? Excuse me? There's so much going on in that.
I don't actually hate men. I just, you know.
Yeah, it's not like true misandry, but it's like
I don't
the experience driven situation is why. The Pilgrim's Way, travelers of Hollownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's hearth. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Men suck sometimes, but I have to remember I chose this life. Merlin just reminding me of that one guy who's the like trans positive misogynist who is like, yeah, no, trans women are women, but they need to conform to the like Abrahamic ways of life and be subservient to their husbands. And I'm just like, sure, man.
You're so close, dude.
Whatever gets you to accept them, I guess.
You're so close to not being an asshole.
I think about that guy a lot because it's such an interesting way to like rationalize things.
Like, yeah, I don't care if you're trans, that's great. Are you beneath your husband?
Yeah. Do you have missionary sex? Listen, I know you can't procreate, but you're gonna do your damn best to try.
That's a fetish for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Boards. You count, so get in the kitchen. The funny thing was, they did have the inverse policy too, where they were like, well, trans men are choosing to live as men, so they're expected to provide for their wives. And I'm like, so hold on.
Yeah, they
If you
are.
get like a T for T situation here where it's like trans man and like trans woman get into a relationship, do you still look at them and be like, you better only be having sex for procreation? Like, how far does this guy take it? That's what I want to know. Like, how insanely in-depth is this belief structure? Look, it's her! It's Joan Silksong. My Geo, it's at the bottom of the sea. At least top surgery is free in Canada. Hey, there's a big asterisk on that. It's free in Canada, but you do still have to go through, like, being assessed by a doctor, and they do need to sit there and go, this person's life will actually be marginally better if they receive this. Because if the doctor just thinks that you're, like, fine on their own, they can fuck up your shit for, like, several years. It's like a less bad version of the UK system. Like, the doctors aren't, like, the most transphobic people you've ever met, but, like, having been through it, it's not that bad. Thumbs up. You got through with the good ones, then. I've known some people with, some, let's say, interesting opinions that worked at CAMH.
It is kind of cool, though, what doctors can do.
The tubes suck, though.
Yeah, don't you have to have, like, the tubage to help drain the sites?
I'm wondering if this is a tubes for drainage, or if this is a tubes for subways joke. Yeah. Yeah. All tubes suck, to be honest. Just like the internet.
And then, if you are transitioning from male to female, and you have bottom surgery, you have to put in the fucking rods to make sure your new vagina doesn't close.
Oh, the rods.
I knew someone who had to go through that, and she was like, "This is the most uncomfortable experience." I'm like, "Yeah."
There was
Yeah, it's gonna suck, dude.
Say hi to your YouTube audience. Tell them to comment. Tell them I said hi, etc. There was a person I saw about recently who had to get a vaginoplasty done because they were born without a functioning vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants proved quite a nuisance. Here you go. Take your coin. I ran into another traveler as I made my way down here. I tried to call out to her as she dashed past, but she barely even glanced in my direction. Not an appreciator of maps like you and I, obviously. Got my Titan Legio name picked out. What's your Titan Legio? I'm curious. FDM bottom surgery takes a chunk of your leg. Ugh. My leg.
Yeah, because then they, like, extend the clitoris and, like, put the skin around the clit. And then they have to, like, put... It's so, like, actually... There's, like, a pump that you have to, like, squeeze to make it get firm.
Penis pumps are already a thing anyway. One, there's a fetish thing for it, but two, people believe that it can make your penis bigger. Which it doesn't. It just makes you have swollen, fucked up penis.
Also, hey, I'm gonna let everyone in the chat who has a penis in on a little secret, right? Most women, because I can't speak from the male perspective, most women don't care.
Yeah.
how big it is. Most women can only fit maybe 5 inches comfortably. Maybe.
The comfortably is the big part there.
Bit more, but it's gonna hurt. You're gonna have a bruised cervix. Some women like that, so that's why they like the larger peepees. All right, most women are kind of cool with like 5 to 6 inches. Okay, so, like, don't worry about it. If you can hit the G spot, dude, you're fucking fine. Learn where the G-spot is if you have a little dick, because you don't have to go that far in for the G-spot. The more you know.
Tiny squib. You approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter. I like to stalk and kill. Hung Daddy 10 inches, who has never talked to a woman other than for sex in his life, wondering why he doesn't get pussy. Man, it's like these bitches hate me. Little squib, you may have overcome a few creatures, but you are only just beginning. Don't delay. Descend into the belly of this world and hunt down the life you find. Gonna head to bed? Have a good night, Merlin. Thanks for popping by. Thank you for your illustration of a cat.
Sleep sounds so good right now.
Have a good rest of stream. It will be moderate to severe, I imagine. Story of my life, you know? Gotten snacks and a drink? Very good. That actually beggars the question. Rachel, do you have water? It's her. It's Jane Silksong again. Oh my god, stop fucking shooting me with your gun. I'm gonna shoot you with my gun.
I do have water. Have I drank any of it?
Have I done anything to facilitate the betterment of my health and well-being? No.
I could tell you by the constant cramping in the back of my thigh. No, I haven't had water in a very long time.
Those who stray from the White King's road shall face the law of Un. Do it, lol, Rachel. We're all moderate to severe in God's eyes is really good.
I'm 95% certain God doesn't love me. And if he does, man, does he have a fucked up way of showing it?
I think that's true. Generally speaking, I think he has got a fucked up way of showing it.
I also don't believe the man exists.
I'm personally a big fan of the, like, I don't really have any belief in it in any way, shape, or form, but I'm a big fan of the absent God theory. The idea that God, like, created life and then just was like, anyway, I'm gonna be back later. Like when you forget about a Sims save file.
He made us and then fucked off.
Yeah. Just a fun idea, you know? Also, if any alien life is, like, humanoid, then you can rationalize it as, like, well, it was created in God's image. It's like, well, why does it have weird head crests and, like, weird ears? And you're just like, well, in the image doesn't mean exactly identical. And that's why Vulcans and Klingons be like that. I broke all 2 glasses in my house today, so I'm now drinking out of a comically large plastic cup I got gifted a couple years ago to the large plastic bottle users. Why? How? Why? Usually for those people, it's so that way they can have it over a longer period of time sitting at, like, a desk. You know?
Yeah, I have a gallon water bottle that I try to drink 2 of per day, because I'm supposed to. I usually drink about 2 cups worth. And I don't mean like glasses, I mean like measuring cups.
You're drinking 2 cups worth when you need to drink 2 pups worth. Jesus on multiple ends. It do just be like that sometimes.
Gotta feed them water.
I love pogoing on guys' heads. It's very funny.
Glad that you can pogo.
I can semi-reliably pogo. The problem is, I'm really bad at, like, repeat pogoing on the same surface to gain height. That's where I fall the fuck apart. Stop being farty.
Lactose intolerant, I can't really help it.
The stupid fucking cup leaks every time I dare take a sip. I hate all Stanley truthers resembles a Stanley more than normal water bottle or normal cup. No correlation. Love pogoing in Hollow Knight. I think I'm the only one who does, and I'm loud about it. No, there's definitely, like, movement freaks who love it. Like, there's a reason why a ton of people figured out that you can get around, like, areas by pogoing. Alright, map update, let's go. The movement skips in this game are fucking awesome, yeah. Like, I respect the hell out of the people that figure that shit out, but I am like, what the fuck is wrong with you that you spent that long doing that? But I can't judge, because again, I did walk around the entirety of the Nier Automata map for 3 hours trying to figure out if there was anything to do before the game actually started. And no, there isn't. It just loads a map. It just loads a map and doesn't do anything. It's like, really? I yearn for games that just actually allow you to properly explore in those ways. Anytime I encounter them, it's beautiful. It's one of the reasons why I like Hark the Ghoul, why I'm so excited about that. Why I really love Lunacid, you know? Hey, buddy. Do you want to wake up and have a fight? Well, okay. How dare you touch me? More games need to be perfectly broken. Honestly, I think games that allow you to do really fucked up shit and be rewarded for it are maybe one of the most fun types to play. Like, when it's really stringent and it's restrictive, like, you know, you can't really complain too hard. Because it's like, clearly this is what they want you to play. It's a designed, bespoke experience, right? But when they let you do absolutely stupid shit, it's like, hey, cool, thumbs up. It's one of the reasons I like Slay the Spire so much. Because you can get runs where it's like, I am unkillable unless I intentionally fuck this up somehow. But other times, the game will be absolutely busted against you. A lot of immersive sims in there. Yep. The way that Prey lets you go through that station is insane. Ah, that's bad damage. Slay the Spire is abusing you. I shouldn't have read that. I got hurt. I got hurt for double because I read chat. Oh well, it happens. She got the Ganaya. I mean, Slay the Spire is abuse. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It hurts you. It is built to hurt you. It will hurt you regardless of how much you hurt it. At some point, it will hit you. But you just have to be here for it, you know? Right onto the spikes. I don't have my dash yet. I don't have my dash yet. I need to get my dash before I come here. Why don't you have a dash yet? You should have a dash. Like, fine, I'll get the dash. Keeps giving me dog shit runs with slight glimpses of hope. Yeah, I usually see by, like, run area 2 whether or not it's going to explode in my face. Hey, you should let that guy go. Oh, you bitch. Oh, yeah? Oh no, you're children. Whatever will I do? Fucking idiot. Loser, your children were your downfall. Simply die. Fall at my feet. Just what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, I am Zoth the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again, and you'll find out what they call my weapon, Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Begone, lest I draw my nail. There we go. Dude, why are... Kill Zote? No. Why are shower arguments a thing that we all do? Like, why? What is it about standing alone in water that makes humans go like, I should fight nobody right now. I should fight a guy that doesn't exist.
I don't usually do shower arguments, but I do pretend I'm either a waterbender or I like lay on the tub as the rain is falling down and pretend that I'm like a hero that's like at the end of the movie and has won the fight, but they're dead and so it's raining.
You're doing the like guy fantasy thing.
Yeah.
That's really funny. So what else are you gonna do in there? I mean, apparently pretend you're a waterbender.
If I didn't have a complete, like, hatred of swimming right now, I usually, if I'm in the pool, I also pretend I'm a waterbender.
Have a good night, Tucker. Yeah, I think that, like, pretending you have water magic is, like, a pretty common one for people for some reason. I remember being a child and doing the same, but admittedly, I was also, like, 10. For some reason, okay, grumpy old man. I mean, I don't understand why there are certain things that, like, humans just kind of collectively share, is I guess what I'm getting at with that. It's less like a, why do people do this? I don't understand. And it's more like a, like, I wonder what is the thing that makes humans do this sort of behavior from, like, an anthropological standpoint, you know? Sorry, I wasn't pretending to fill out taxes. No, 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 no. That would be silly. Nobody wants to do that. Except for, like, the guy that's, like, the one dude you know that likes taxes. But those people are fucking freaks. Congratulations. I got my tax money back, and it's like, okay, I guess.
I'm gonna take it all, because your birthday's coming.
I'm being pressured to buy a fucking light, and I'm just like, yeah, sure. And then I'm just probably not gonna do it.
Get yourself a light.
Why?
You need it.
Nah. Nobody needs anything other than food and air and, you know, light. How dare you touch me, you fucking nerd, you fucking Philistine. You absolute fucking goob.
Or as I say, you cuck of a man. As I do say, you cuck of a man a lot.
You do. For some reason. $25,000 in tax money, he's trying to hide it. I wish. As it currently stands, like, any of the money that I was hoping to make this year is going to be evaporated due to a fucking man with a bad spray tan insisting on exploding fucking gas plants in other countries, so... Let's pop this open. Otherwise, I make, like, Zippo. I had, like, a really significant amount of, interest build-up. Due to investment stuff. And then, like, literally, the day they were like, hey, but, like, war in the Middle East? What if we did that again? It was like, hey, what if you didn't have any money anymore? And it's like, oh, cool. Okay. I'll just not engage, I suppose. We'll buy these while we're here.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa!
Beans.
Yeah, I'm glad you know that that's my Louise's awakening. I don't know why, whenever she wakes up, she makes like an activation noise where she goes, wah, wah, every time. So whenever I hear it, I go, oh, whoa. Good morning.
Of all the places to end up, we've picked this dreary town. I thought it'd be a temporary stop, then my husband became obsessed with that old ruin. Now he's spending all his time down there. He argues cartography is a sound business, but other than you, who's buying? Are you enjoying yourself down in the ruins? At times my husband makes Hala sound like a wonder, but sometimes it seems like a ghastly, dangerous place. Beans is a bug? Maybe. What a turn! Our shopkeeper's come home. Just wandered back. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. But if you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition. That's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. I never thought I'd see such a thing. The stag station is open. The building lay silent since before my time. I've heard tales of the glorious lines, the web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. Did you visit that temple? A strange building. I've heard, though, I'd never dared journey myself. The braver among us once went there to pray. Say they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. A young couple's just recently taken up residence in the house besides the station. Seems they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. I told them to take a larger house, especially given that they're all empty. But they like the look of that one. The way she has to bend just to get through the door, I wouldn't put up with it myself. I used to think the kingdom below was all dead cold rock, but I've been told different. Travelers speak of startling variety in Hollow Nest's caverns. Even just beside those crossroads there is meant to be an area filled with leafy greenery. I'm told those same travelers about the wonderful grasses that grow around the town. They didn't seem impressed. I like the idea that he's just like, oh, you went to a place that's full of green grass and is really pretty? Hey, did you know that we have grass here? And they're like, I don't care. What? I know her husband's too busy. I'm here for you, girl. Let me dash my way into your heart.
I do think that the wife bug is a little hot, not gonna lie.
I don't get it. She's just a bug.
They designed her real well, you know?
I see they've opened the mapping shop across the way. I suppose the little competition is healthy. Perhaps I should start to sell maps as well. Or is that a little aggressive? All's fair in the world made of Geo. Pockets feeling empty? If you need some more Geo, take a trip into the ruins below and hunt around. Just take care not to fall into a haze. I won't be coming down to rescue you. You and me both.
Who's agreeing with me?
Who do you think?
Sylvan?
No. Ellie.
Tucker. Ellie. Yeah.
Tucker's dead. The man went to bed. What could this bitch possibly need Geo for? Well, you see, Geo can be used for goods and services. I do think there's something really funny about being the guy obsessed with money at the end of the world. Like, really? You know what? We don't need to be here right now. We can go back to the green path.
I mean, who else is gonna be obsessed? If not you. Everyone plays their role in an apocalypse.
Yeah?
Yeah. My role's insignificant because I would immediately kill myself in an apocalypse.
Admittedly, I'm one of those guys where, like, I'm gonna stick around and probably die, like, a really irrelevant, meaningless death. But, like, part of me is like, man, I hope I go out cool and not, like, shitting myself due to dysentery, you know? Like...
Is this just a die thing?
Yeah. I think it's more like a masculine type thing.
Hmm. It's like there's so many people that are like hold on, I'm trying to draw a beret and it's not working. There's so many people that are just like, you know, if XYZ happens, I'm cool with whatever, so long as when I die, it's like in a blaze of glory.
It doesn't need to be a blaze of glory. Like, it just needs to not be, like, me shitting myself. God damn it. I meant to hold the button, but it didn't depress completely. I wonder how I'm supposed to get through this area.
Because that's just how dying works, you know?
There's a difference between I have shit myself because my body has stopped being alive, and, like, I am actively in the process of shitting myself as I die.
Mm.
Like, dying of dysentery sucks because you become really weak. And you just kind of... until you die, right? But, like, at least if you die in a cool way, you can be like, man, that was cool. The masculine guys don't want to shit themselves from dysentery. The feminine ones don't want to shit themselves after bottoming. God, I gotta find that clip from fucking NL where a guy was like, you know, like I come after like pooping or whatever, and it was like, thank you, butt orgasm.
No. No.
It was a really weird, unhinged message sent to NL, and he was just like, thank you, butt orgasm number whatever.
Hopefully it's a joke and not the truth.
I can't do anything here. I need to get the ability to whip wobble myself around. You get thumbs up in the afterlife when you die in a cool way. Like a Wii U image post. I like the implication that the Wii U is how we're going to be judging things in the future. You get to heaven, but everybody just looks like me's.
Pretty cool. That's as long as I can find out which one's my dad and I can go beat his ass. Again.
Wouldn't it be really funny? It's like everybody looks like me's, but whenever you meet somebody from, like, the human world who has transcended, it's like Street Pass on your fucking 3DS. So, like, you just see them passing by, and it pops up with a profile saying who they were and, like, their contact info and etc. And you just go, hey, that's my dad! And then you just attack him. He's not going to be in heaven. Depends on who runs heaven. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you tried to do. I can't allow it. Garama! Sha!
And so sadly, depending
Ow.
on the faith that you follow, all you have to do is ask for forgiveness. So like,
well, you have to genuinely mean it.
Yeah, of course. But like, so technically, theoretically speaking, Adolf Hitler's in heaven if he genuinely meant.
Yeah, if he genuinely repented for his shit.
Yeah. So, you know, which like to me that's stupid. I feel like no matter how bad you fucked up, like, you should be punished. Like, hey, yeah, like, we're glad you genuinely meant this. You still killed a fuck ton of people. Sorry, dude, you gotta kick it in, like, the bad afterlife for, like, at least 50 years.
This is how Hindu and Buddhist hell works. You basically go there, you serve your sentence, and then they reincarnate you.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
They should add a Silk Song DLC where you can fight the vessel. I mean, you should always be able to fight other versions from previous games.
Does Silk Song take... This is a dumb question. Does Silk Song take place after Hollow Knight or before Hollow Knight?
Yes, it is a sequel. Finally, I have movement. Oh my god, it feels so good, dude. Should reincarnate me as a hot bug in Hollow Knight? Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. Forgot all the lore of Hollow Knight. I know the general gist of the lore. But I'm not like the big lore head people. I don't remember anything, man. It's dire. That's worrying. Early onset dementia getting you. Hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a monument's respite. Or sorry, a moment's respite, rather. Anyway, you were going to say?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, fair enough. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I planned to offer greetings, though I figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks like a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Hollow Nest is a perfect place for vigilant explorers like us. So tense and thrilling in this place. You're either alert or you're dead. This isn't dementia, I was just living a life. Nah, sun's setting. It's happening. Just like a gun in Destiny. Well, get eaten by the fucking gaseous material, dude. I love the Lake of Un's aesthetic. It's so good. Like how you blunder a sentence, then improvise your way around the blunder. Hey, you know what that's called? Acting. I see myself pick up a letter or like a word from too far in because my brain is reading ahead. And then I say it wrong. And as a result, I just improvise around it rather than reread the entire thing. Sometimes I do that though because my brain will like buffer and then I'll just have to be like, well, now I just have to eat it, you know? I don't have the ability to grab. Goddamn Metroidvanias when you have to do the Metroidvania part. Give me my juice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Early game is so rough, man. It really is. Like, before you get all of the traversal abilities, before you get the trinkets that allow you to be able to move faster, it's like, really, man? Really? We're doing this? But I get it. You?
I thought I did just fine.
Oh, no, you're doing... Yeah, no, that's the thing, is we're not saying that you did poorly, and we're not saying that, like, the game is bad. It's just, like, when you are used to having movement, you start to be like, ah, it's so slow. Silk feels faster even without traversal abilities unlocked. They really let you spam the dash, which I welcome. Given the fact that spamming dash is like a thing that you can get a trinket to make faster in this, clearly they understood. But only after they'd already built how it works. Because otherwise that would just become a default ability, you know what I mean? Like...
I'm not excited about my new work hours.
What's the new hours?
For the first... Hold on, am I on the wrong layer? Fuck off! For the first, like, it's either 3 weeks, I think, or 3...
For the probationary period, probably.
I don't know.
Oh my god, they're fucking doubling? What the fuck?
It's 9 a.m. to 6.
Yeah, I deserve to die there. I let them summon a second guy. I should not have let them do that. I can't believe I died there, though. That's pathetic. That's fucking really on me. It really is streamer debuff. Like... like, stuff that's not hard and isn't a problem becomes hard when you're trying to, like... compensate. That's one thing I think that Rachel doesn't get about when she's streaming. Like, genuinely, she would probably be playing better if she just wasn't... like, listening to me and reading chat and etc. But, like, the debuff is so real. You lose a significant margin of your ability when you're streaming. I think it's one of the reasons why games like the Souls games are so fun to watch people stream, right? Because, like, they take so much focus and energy to actually play effectively. And people will just fucking gigabotch them all the time. And it's like, yeah. Too many moving gears, exactly. So it's like you can jump off the ground, dash. When you hit the ground, you can do it again, and so on. Doesn't really sound fast. Really is. Hold on, let's test this. Does hitting the ground reset you, I wonder? Or is it just... Because, like, it's not that the dash is slow. It's just the delay in the middle of it feels weird. But also, when you have the trinkets later on, like, again, you do start to just feel the game as, like, a different creature. I don't even need to go up and fight this thing. I don't know why I'm doing it. Did you really just spit at me, you motherfucker? You fucking piece of shit old man. No delay in Silksong, get it after you hit the ground. I mean, that's good, then. I look forward to skonging, but I do think that this game will at some point just phase me out. Just due to skill level. And then I'll go to, you know, skong and then be phased out of skong and probably never finish it. Because 7,000 more roguelikes will release by that point, and then I'll just be playing roguelikes forever. One of these days I actually have to go and play fucking Space Marine. I've been meaning to play Space Marine for 800 years. Same thing with Sorry We're Closed or whatever. Did you really summon that bitch instantaneously, motherfucker? Alright, one of you spit out a child. Thank you. Thank you. Having a lot of fun with Skong. Don't beat it. Misty can legally murder you. I mean, Misty has bought me games that I didn't play for like 4 years. It's just what it is, you know? Then maybe Misty should murder you? I think Misty would rather murder Shepard. Because Misty has been asking for Xenoblade for so long. God damn it. And then got like 2 to 3 episodes of Xenoblade. I don't even remember how many that we actually put out. And then he's just never come back to finish it. Even crazier is he's left it here. Like, that man loves Xenoblade. Like, Shepard loves Xenoblade. And he's just left it here in my Switch. And I'm like, what if that man dies and he just never gets it back? You're jinxing Shepard? I don't think I am. I don't think there's anything that I could do to that man that, like, he's not actively doing to himself. Do I even want to really explore the map? I'm just thinking now, actually. I have no reason to right now. I know what's in these areas. I can be better than this. I am better than this. You never know. I never know to what, jinxing Shepherd or exploring the map. Because I know for both of these, in fact. Nothing I do has any impact or influence on Shepherd's life. Where's the wall climb at? I don't remember. That's where I'm going, actually. I'm gonna try to hit up wall climbing. But I wanna make sure I can, like, expend all of my currency first. Now that I have my whole body back. The Grim Reaper, anything you say is gonna come back and haunt Shepherd? I don't think that's true. I respect the thought that you think I have this amount of power, though. Cool, thanks. Alright, green path me. We gotta go down. Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. Do you think because I make, like, no money on Twitch that Voltaire would get mad if I put his music on? Because I know that he has, like, a policy where, like, people can use his music for non-commercial purposes. And he just kind of has, like, an open license for people who want to use it for, like, educational material or, like non-commercialized content, right? He doesn't care if it's something like the vampire thing where the girl made that animation. He actually loves that. He's actually got a role in that because they're trying to pitch it as a show. But, like, I do wonder if I could just sit there and look at him and be like, buddy, I don't make any money doing this. Can I just have, like, When You're Evil playing in the background? Nobody cares about your streams, especially if it's a person who died 300 years ago. Excuse me? Aurelio Voltaire is a goth musician. Although he is getting old now. It is very funny to see that he went from looking like a goth twink to looking like a fucking, like, dad man. And yet, ironically enough, he has been a dad for, like, 20 years. So, like, that man was rocking the goth twink look through the dad years. And then, when his son, I think? I don't remember. Is now, like, an adult man. He's like, what if I now looked like I was not a twink? It's gotta be weird when your dad is, like, kind of famous, but not really famous. Like, when you have, like, a really famous dad, everybody's gonna go, oh my god, you're related to so-and-so? But it must be really strange when only the weirdest guy that you know knows about who your dad is. I'm aware that this is a reference to a philosopher. I've had discussions about Voltaire on stream, the philosopher, not the singer. You never know. True. This is a running gag with Snaps also. Because Snaps also will just immediately go to the philosopher instead. Children of Twitch streamers? Children of Twitch streamers must really have it unfortunate, right? Like... Like, maybe I'm just projecting here, but, like, it feels like suffering. God damn it. Here's the thing. If you're, like, NL's kid, like, I don't feel bad about that, because NL's, like a kind of uniquely beloved streamer. You know? Like, everyone likes him. And he talks about the most cringe shit, and sure, maybe you'll be embarrassed or something. But overall, net positive on the internet. But then it's like... You see some of those streamers out there who say, like, the most heinous things imaginable, and you're like... God, imagine somebody having a video footage of your father when he was, like, 19 years old, calling somebody a slur because they shot him in a video game. Children of Kick streamers would have it really bad, yeah. Like, here's the thing. Imagine that you are PewDiePie's child, right? Imagine you are PewDiePie's child, and somebody finds out who your dad is. Oh my god. A Banovator cheap viewers? Deny. But it's like, imagine you're PewDiePie's kid, and everybody keeps showing you the fucking bridge that makes you racist. Like, you can never escape it. Everybody is going to constantly remind you about how your dad called somebody the N-word on a bridge because of PUBG. Like, I'd kill myself if I was related to PewDiePie. I wouldn't go that far.